welcome back to Two Peas One Pod, episode 2. I'm Katie,
It's Luke, man.
my
What's
co-host,
up, man?
and appreciate all the love on the last episode, man. We did pretty well for the first
Yeah,
episode.
bro. The best, the most like viewed video we had was when I was just. Whoosh!
Yeah, I didn't understand why, because we're uploading clips to TikTok now, so I uploaded that one.
Like 10,000
I,
views.
I came back and it blew up low key, and I was
Yeah,
like,
okay.
that's not even funny. I thought the most funny one was you going like this with the L.
I thought, yeah, the anxiety.
That was
when
funny.
You asked when I asked if you had anxiety and you did the L, that was the funniest.
Yeah.
It's a fidget toy.
Oh, really? You nervous?
It's so
He's just so nervous about the pod, man.
nervous.
Yeah. So as you guys can tell, we got a new setup, new microphones, should sound better. So, yeah, a little bit more professional now. This thing, what's that? I think I just broke the sign, man.
Nice, bro.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
This thing's like 3 years old.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, we got a new setup, new bookshelf, new everything. We just want to get a little bit more upgrade, a little bit better for our audience, whatever audience we have right now.
Hey, because we care, man. We care.
We care so much.
We just care, man. You are our friends too.
You are our best friend.
You are our friends and family too. We care.
You are our bloodline. Okay?
I would die for you.
I'll do anything for you. Alright, dude, so what's been going on with you? Anything?
Work, bro.
Just work?
Work
Man.
all the time.
You know, I try to get employed, dude, but, they left me on red. How does the job leave you on red, man? Jeez.
Bro's allergic to job application, bro.
Bro, I tried, man. I did one job, hated it.
You can slide Jack in a box.
Jack in the box.
They making 2 of them, bro.
Where?
Bro, there's one by Kroger that they. Bro, I missed my shift today, bro.
I know you told me.
Bad, bro.
So what, you been just doing work and detail? Oh, dude, I think we might have to cut this off. Luke done fell asleep. Just exhausted from all the work. Big man that he is, does all the work.
Nah, bro, I just been, detailing and working, bro. Growing my business, man.
As it should, dude.
Gonna be a millionaire by 30. Everybody laughed at me when I said it. It's like, okay, well, where's your plan at, dude?
Hey, that's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, if you have a goal, bro, I just feel like if you have a goal in your mind, dude, I don't care if it's unrealistic or absurd, go get that. I mean,
Facts, bro.
God put that in you for a reason. There's no reason why he didn't. If it wasn't achievable, you wouldn't have it in your head.
Facts, bro.
Oh, what you already do, man. I see some.
Just breathing heavy in the mic.
But yeah, I just feel like if a goal is put in your head, bro, put in your mind, it's
Go
destined
for
to
it,
be
bro.
achieved.
That's a way that you achieve things is you gotta set goals and be like, dude, I'm not gonna stop till I get it.
That's what I'm saying. How do you think I got to be a college athlete? Even though I haven't stepped on a court yet.
Yeah,
But
but like, you just
how do you think I did it?
set a goal, bro?
I didn't play.
Take it day by day.
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, think about it, man. In the Bible, it's like one of the verses, ye who is faithful in least is faithful in most. So that basically means, man, stay faithful in the little goals. Every day set a little goal for yourself.
Yes.
I want to do this. And you do that, bro, you're going to be faithful and you're going to get the most out of it. Because you got to think, bro, as a 17-year-old, anybody can make $100 in a day.
Yeah.
Anybody. And if you set a goal every day, man, I want to make $100 a day. $100 a day. You'd have made $36,000.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yes.
insane for you know what I'm saying?
For a young kid.
For a young kid. If for anybody under 18, really.
Yeah.
That's a little under the average salary for an American, bro. You doing it at 17. So, it's small goals, man. It adds up over time, bro. And you just create yourself into a greater person.
I feel like, we're big believers of faith. So we're big believers in the Word of God. Me and you both are. And I just feel like I said, if God puts a dream or a vision in your heart, that's your purpose. Go and get it, even if it seems unrealistic. And people gonna laugh at you, dude. People laughed at me thinking I was gonna go play college because I'm 5'7" and that time really big. So they were like, "You're not gonna go to play." And now look at me now. I'm signed. Ready to go. I ignored everything that was being said to me, and kept it going, kept
Push forward,
chugging,
bro.
because I believed in myself. As long as you believe in yourself and you have faith in God, everything gonna happen for you, dude.
You're gonna succeed, man.
So that's how it is, man.
That's life, bro. I mean, God made us, man. He's gonna help us succeed, bro. But like, man, what you think about what you think about Chinese food, man?
Chinese food. Like, what are you talking about? Like at like the mall type Chinese food. You talking about like Panda Express?
Authentic, man.
I've never had. Well,
Golden buffet, golden blossom.
I never had Golden Blossom.
By the Meyer?
No, never had.
Man, that's
One, I think it was on Veterans Park. What? No, I forgot what street it's on, but it used to call it Eukaryote. I think it was called.
yeah.
That where we used to get all the time, all of our Chinese food, and it used to smack. And they tore it down. Because I guess they weren't making any business.
Dang, man.
What, they close, man?
At 9:30.
They close at 9:30. What time is it now?
8:16.
I be looking at my clock thinking it's right, and it's just wrong. It's like 8:40 on my clock.
Dang, man.
Dang it, man. No Golden Blossom, dude. Dang!
What are you making fun of me, bro? I'm just sad I can't give you some Chinese, man.
Can't give me some Golden Blossom, dude.
Yeah, Golden Blossom's tough, bro. It's one of the best. I call it the best buffet in Southern Indiana.
Over the Golden Corral, dude?
Oh,
that's
you
a...
get some free entertainment at Golden Corral, boy. You see
Hey,
all
Golden
type
Corral...
You'll see all type of people at Golden Corral, man.
Anything. You
Oh.
talking about diverse. You want to go diverse, you go diverse there, man. That's diversity at its
Oh,
finest.
yeah, man, the Golden Blossom, man. You gonna meet some cool people. You gonna meet some weird people. You gonna meet some...
At Golden Corral,
Yeah, man.
oh, you gonna meet some people, that's for sure.
Yeah, you gonna meet some.
You know, it might smell a little funky in there, dude. It might smell like sweat. The carpet smell
Yes,
like
bro.
sweat, dude. Food been out all day.
He's like that 400-pound man with like a hat on, just sweating. Eating so much.
Dude, he's got like 3 plates, just
He's like-
shove it,
he's like-
crushing food, bro. Just crush. You got all the little kids at the dessert, you know, maybe sticking their fingers in
And then
chocolate
the
fountain,
fountain,
dude.
yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. What's going on here, man? Well, I guess. You know it. But anyways, back to being fat. So, Luke's obsessed with hearing himself through the mic. So if you hear him slowly breathe or make a noise here and there, that's what he's doing. He just loves hearing himself talk since he's so self-centered.
I'm a narcissist, man.
D1 narcissist right here, man. So that's what we started this podcast. We're both narcissists.
Yeah, dude, we're just narcissists, man.
We just love hearing ourselves talk.
Nah, dude, I can't do it. Dude, you can tell by dude. I feel like you can't tell what who a narcissist is till you start hanging out with one. Then you're like, yeah.
Well, that's because dude, narcissists know how to cover themselves up until they
I've only
can't
known
anymore.
one narcissist.
I've known about, I've known a couple.
Like that, I was able to like diagnose my head like for sure they were like a narcissist.
Yeah, yeah. He was number 4. He goes, oh, number 4. I remember him last year and this year. He was a beast on the field. I was like, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good on the field.
I mean, I did my, due time. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
did your thing.
I got my stuff done.
Did your job.
So, I got a couple offers. I was just not, bro. I had my second concussion this year, and bro, I went to the doctor and he was like, "Listen, man, after the season, you need to reconsider
Really?
your options."
Sheesh.
That's what I'll be honest.
Because of the brain, the CTE and stuff.
Yeah, a couple. I was going on visits and stuff.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
D2, teams wanted me.
You just don't want to do no more.
I want to play, bro, but like I don't want, like I would rather.
You don't want to risk your health.
Yeah, I'd rather be able to have 20 more years of my life, and if that means I can't play sport for 4 years, for an extra 4 years, but I get to live 20, 25 more years, bro.
Mhm.
Because I've had a decent bit of concussions, and I'm lucky that I still remember things. I'm still able to, communicate well, and I don't slur my words and things of that sort. So, it's just I gotta watch out, man, because I got lucky. You know what I'm saying? My brain hasn't deteriorated.
And it's just, I feel like football's physically demanding. I mean, your body's going through it every day.
Facts.
So it's like, would you really want to do that for the next 4 years?
Facts.
Was that hard for you to, after senior night, or after that last season game? Or sectional, let's say. Well,
yeah,
that's not fair to y'all sectional,
sectional,
dude.
because it was like I kind of made my mind up that day.
On the last season game or sectional?
The sectional. Do you remember how much I was crying?
Yeah, I went on the field, dude. I
The
was seeing.
reason was because, bro, I literally went to the doctor that morning to get cleared. because I had been on concussion protocol for like a week,
Yeah.
and that was a day I could get out. And so I went up to Baptist Health and lied my ass off to get cleared because I was still, bro. It wasn't even like that I got whacked the day before the game before because it was Jennings County. I had a hell of a game. Like I had like, I think I had like,
At Jennings.
yeah, I had hella
Oh.
tackles. I had a couple sacks. Like I had a really good game. It was just like one time like I tripped, and then a fat dude was like
Oh,
fell
it
on
landed
me while
on
I
you.
tripped, so I like boom like hit the
Whew.
ground in the back of my head. And you know on the turf, it don't matter if you got a helmet or not. You got 400 pounds falling on you while you falling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and it's all going to your head. Like you know what I mean? It messed
Yeah.
me up. So like I had a really good game that game, but I
Man.
had a concussion, bro. Like, and it was the coach. Like it wasn't like I told anybody. You know what I'm saying? The coach was looking at me like, bro, you're acting weird, bro. I was on concussion protocol, whatever. And I felt like that day was the day that I got cleared. But the dude was also like, listen, bro, like this is your second concussion in a 2-month span.
Mhm.
You've had concussions in the past as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I had one last season, and I had one in a car accident when I was younger.
Right.
So that's my fourth.
So that's a lot of
concussion
demand
my
on your
life.
brain.
Yeah, and it's not like that tissue, like that's scar tissue still, because it's ripping your brain tissue.
Mhm.
So like, it's stuff never builds back the same, and your brain's shaking forever. So like, it's not like your brain really heals from like concussions.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'll recover, but like it'll never. Usually, it never fully heals. So I eat fish because there's actually fish oil is supposed to help with that. So I eat fish oil every day, and it's supposed to like prolong your brain health and prevent dementia and Alzheimer's and things
That's
like that.
good. Yeah.
It's been proven to actually be able to heal those things that people used to think were unhealable.
Mhm.
So I eat that every day, and I don't know if it helps or not, but I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
And I've had 4 concussions, so
It's doing something at least.
it's doing something. But basically, yeah, that was the day of the sectional I got cleared, and he said, "Listen, bro, probably shouldn't be playing anymore." And I was starting to think, like, yeah, bro, like
You're right.
Like I want to have kids. I want to have a wife. I want to have grandkids.
Well, you want to look down 50 years
Yeah.
from now and be like, at least I'm still here.
Facts,
Or I'm not
like,
losing my mind.
Like there's obviously a euphoria, like an addictive euphoria of being in front of everybody and making like a tackle or getting an interception or getting a touchdown.
Mhm.
Like you feel like the dude.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, because you got to think, I mean, there's probably more people went to the football games than the basketball just because it was so
Well,
much
the
space.
field, yeah, there's so much
Like,
space to be there.
I mean, there was one game we had like 7,000 or so, like a lot of people, you know, but so just it was kind of like crazy and surreal, and like we were playing Center Grove, bro.
That's so unfair.
Yeah.
I went to that game, and before halftime was 66-0.
It was like, bro, like you know what I'm saying. We had a great season. It was just we were playing a nationally ranked.
Yeah,
team.
y'all. This was the
Straight
first
up.
time.
First time we had a 6A sectional too, so like we're playing against
The best of the best.
the best of the best, and we're talking about that day that we
Yeah.
lost. So yeah, basically kind of came up in my head like, yeah, dude, I don't want dementia. I don't want my brain to deteriorate and get Parkinson's. I think football. This is probably it for me. I didn't really tell anybody, but I was like, yeah, I think this is about it for me. And then come to the game, we were playing Center Grove. I took a picture right before the game just in case it was the last time I put the pads on. It's literally a picture like
Yeah.
took like that, and we lost, and all kind of just went like, dang, like
The
when we
realization just hit real, like everything just
lost,
hit
like we
real
were in
fast.
the U for the last time.
Yeah, oh my, because we all went down there because there wasn't a lot of student section fans left. It was like me and a couple other people, and we were allowed to go down there because it was just seniors left really.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, y'all can go down there. So we went down there, and I remember sitting there. Y'all was in that like little huddle with your knees. Everybody took a knee, and y'all were talking. And I seen some of the seniors cry, and I was like, bro, I was trying so hard not to cry because I was like, I'm a senior too. My senior night, our season's about ready to start.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't imagine what mine would feel like, and I'm already feeling all this for y'all. Like, dude, this is really the last time y'all already be on this field together. And as a senior, that sucks. You're sitting there and just like, 4 years just went by, like, and now what am I going to do? This is everything I've known. This is my identity. Well, you started playing later on, but like somebody like me who plays basketball, I played basketball since I was 5. And let's say I didn't get an opportunity to play collegiate basketball. I've known that my whole entire life. All I've known is basketball. I've gone to summer workouts. I was there with my teammates, and we were having fun. And then you're telling me on a sectional night where we lose by 20, it's just over like that. Just like that.
Oh.
And it sucks. You sit there and just like, I'm never going to do this again. And that's what went through my head is you guys were doing that. I was just like, I felt it. That's why I came up and gave, like, 'cause I seen when your mom came up, she was in tears. I was like, oh my god. And it hit a little close because you're my friend. You're my like best friends. I was sitting there
Yeah,
like seeing you in tears. I was like, oh, that almost made me cry, but I didn't though.
it was rough.
That's why I came up and gave you a hug because I just felt so bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was kind of like bawling almost. Dude.
yeah, but I mean, you're allowed to feel that
It was
way though.
rough. Dude. It was just like, dang, bro. Like,
It's everything you know is just done.
those were my guys. Too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, those are
especially
some of the best friends
like,
you've made.
like especially in like a football locker room, bro. Like, it's just so stupid and fun.
Hmm.
And, you know what I mean? It's just like every good moment was just like,
It's
dang.
priceless. You can't make that stuff up
Yeah, bro.
again.
Facts. Like, it's just done. It's like, dang, man. That was it, bro. Like, I cried. I didn't cry at graduation or nothing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But by the end of the year, I started realizing, like, dang, bro, half these people are fake as hell. And the other half are cool.
Hmm.
But, like, yeah, I just gotta be willing to do anything to succeed. Like, and that's why, bro, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I just want to come back and just be better
Every day, bro.
every day. Like, it's, and I know
Every
that's
day.
like everybody says that, but, like, do you want to be better? You know what I'm saying? People obviously want to be better, but do you want it?
Well, words say a lot, but actions speak louder.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, like, you'll ask them, bro, do you want to make yourself a better person? They'll be like, yeah, and then they'll do the same stuff that they've been doing.
Yeah, they're the same negative stuff that won't ever
Yeah.
elevate you to the next
They're just
level.
they're just stay at a plateau. It's like, bro, you know, everybody has their own motivators. You know,
Yeah,
I've had mine.
I've had mine.
You know, there's one big motivator that happened to me, man, where it was just like, I'm not gonna get into specifics, bro, but I was in my 8th grade, bro, and I just wanted to like, I just wanted to become a better person. Like, I just was like, dude, I can't, I'm not gonna sit here and be a loser
Right.
in my life, bro. And like ever since then, bro, like obviously I've had my moments, but like it's, you know, keep growing.
Steadily. Hey, keep chopping at that wood. That's what one of my coaches told me. Keep chop at the wood every day. You'll get a big. Say you got a big log. You're not gonna hit it the first time, but if you keep going at it, you're eventually gonna break it through.
Facts, bro.
So
And
that's just.
here's the way I look at it, man. As a person, think of yourself as a garden, and your romantic relationships, the things you want, and your relationship with God are butterflies. And the better your garden is, the more beautiful your garden is, the more butterflies will come.
Mhm.
And even if the butterflies don't come, at least you still have a beautiful garden. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, like, improve yourself for others, but also improve yourself to be able to walk around and know, man, like, I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing it right. Because there's nothing better than coming home after a long day in the gym, doing things, improving yourself, working towards your goals, and get to sit there and be like, dude, I tried my best.
Yeah, not the yes, exactly
You know what
that.
I mean?
I 100% agree. Is that it? Like you said, at the end of the day, you can say that you gave 100%,
Yeah.
and that's how I know we keep using sports as analogies and stuff, but you know, come into practice and after I'm done, I'm unlacing the shoes, just dripped in sweat. Can I ask myself, did I give 100%
Exactly.
in
Exactly.
that practice that day? Did I let my team down? Did I do these
Yeah.
things?
And sometimes you fail, bro, but like, people are so scared of failure as if it's not a fundamental fact of growth in life.
If you're scared of failure, you're never gonna elevate to that
Yeah,
next
bro.
level.
Like,
You have to fail because failure is the room for growth.
I mean, literally, bro. I mean, look at when you, like, at the most basic form of human biology. When you lift, you break down your muscles until failure so that they can grow back stronger. What do you think is the best motivator for, like, a woman to improve?
For a woman,
Like, for guys, it's usually girls, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
like okay, valid.
Like,
I
a
think
lot of guys
I
want,
can only speak. I can't speak for the whole woman species.
but like for you, man. Like for
For
what you
me,
see like most women trying to
I
improve.
have different motivators though.
Uh-huh.
The first one was the bullying.
Yeah.
It's like okay, you can call me fat. I'm not fat.
Yeah.
So I changed that. But I think overall, my motivator alone was somebody telling me that I can't do something.
So basically, pride.
I don't know if it's
That's what it is, bro. It's
pride.
like, man, fuck you, I can do it, bro. I mean, that's really what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, low key,
It's not like
yeah,
unhealthy.
because when people used to tell me that I was not gonna be able to hoop, I'd be like, well, watch me now. I am.
Yeah.
So I guess pride, but
It's so weird, bro. It's like, what are you doing? You
It's
know
like
what I
I'm
mean?
over here. I just hate. I think I take
Everybody
it.
is willing to hate, but where you're playing at, bro?
That's what
You
I'm saying. You're
struggling
not
just as
taking
much as the next
action.
dude, and you ain't got no plan out. I mean, that's really how it is, bro. Everybody, like, people really used to tell me, bro, like I would, like, cause, bro, I remember I told people, bro, I was like, yeah, when I get out of college, man, I'm ready to buy a house.
Yeah, you told me that.
I was like, dude, I'm ready to buy a house, and they were like, not in this current market. I'm like, yeah, I am, bro.
It doesn't matter what
It's like, bro,
market, dude. If
where's
you're
your
gonna do
plan
it,
at, bro?
you're gonna do it, and you gotta have a
You know what I'm
goal. You have to
saying?
have strategies, and you have plans.
Everybody's willing to hate, but they ain't got no plan to get themselves out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's because they too busy in their own misery to realize, man, there is ways out. There is, you know what I'm
People.
saying? And that's really what it is when people are struggling like real spill struggling, like project struggling. Man, it's because it's about a whole wave of negativity. The people that try and make it out, try not to sell the drugs, try not to do the easy stuff, are the ones that get made fun of because they try and do it different and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a wrong way, has something wrong. Everybody has something wrong with you doing it the right way.
Mhm.
Everybody has something wrong with you doing it the right way. Because it's always the ones that want the easy way out. The laziest people are the ones that want the easiest ways out, and the lazy ones never make to the top, man. Because nobody wants to work. Nobody's trying
Well,
to improve themselves.
I think the people that like make fun of you and stuff for doing it a different way or whatever, they're just scared to be made fun of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what a sad life to live.
They're scared to be made fun of, or they're scared to be that bold to go and chase a dream because they're like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? They have those doubts in the back of their head and they're scared of being made fun of. But the real people who actually want better for their life, or they want those goals, or they want to achieve a better life for themselves, they're gonna find any way and
Anyway,
whichever
bro.
way to do it, no matter
Anyways,
what
man.
it is.
Some people are just content, bro. I don't think I've ever been content. Struggle all the time too. I mean, everybody struggles all the
Everybody
time.
struggles, and
You know?
I mean, you're naive to think that you aren't.
Yeah, dude, I struggle all the time
Everybody
with
will
that, man.
struggle eventually. If you're not struggling now, you eventually will. It's just how life is.
Yeah,
Things are thrown at you constantly,
exactly, bro.
24/7,
Exactly.
all the time. It's how you react and how you handle things is what makes you either grow or fail.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it.
What's like end of life goal for you, bro?
Oh,
Like where you want to be sitting when you're 60?
uh, married, retired, grandkids, and a nice house.
I, that's a good one. It's similar to mine, dude.
Really?
And get like married in like a cathedral. I'm not a Catholic, but like that's a beautiful
Yeah,
act.
it's
Like,
beautiful, dude. Have you
you know
seen
what I
a
mean?
cathedral when it's set up in a wedding?
I'm ready to take my wife, man, and I'm gonna take her to like either Monaco or Rome, and I'm ready to just first night, great time. You know what I'm saying? The first night
Oh
on the
yeah,
honeymoon. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Great night, bro. Get to about 2 or 3 in the morning, bro. I'm gonna sit out there, bro, and I'll probably just like I don't
Cigar?
smoke or anything. Nah, dude.
No cigar?
Fuck
Nothing?
shit.
Oh, nice, nice.
Get me a cigarette, bro.
Hey, that's
And you know the one Tuesday's gone. You know that song?
Tuesday's gone.
Yeah.
That is a hard
Like you fucking did it.
cigar would be harder though.
Figurative walk.
Figured it well.
What do you think about the people that like they just speak like weird? Like instead of saying like figurative, they'll be like the figurative. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's one word? There's one word that people would
The
say.
Warsher.
Warsher, that's a lot of southern stuff. That my dad says warsher, or you
Yeah,
can
that's
say
still
oil be oral.
oral.
It's awful.
Like toilet.
Yeah, toilet. Oh,
Like
toilet.
the figurative language
Remember when we were on the
of the automotive.
we were in a PlayStation and we were just talking about being on a bus and we said a bus driver would just say washer and we cry laughing. You don't remember that?
Dude, we talked so much on the game. I don't remember
Yeah.
all that, bro.
Dude, you said we cried laughing for hours at that. We just said washer over and over
Yeah,
again.
Warsher, dude.
We're just tickled to death, dude.
Dude, because it was stupid, man. Like people be over the like microphone. I remember in elementary school, like the first time that I noticed it, bro, was like somebody was over the mic, like at the track meet. You remember how like everybody used to get in the Jeff I,
Oh yeah.
like
So
field with traffic.
they'd be like, "All right, Heat 4, go," or something like that.
They'd be like, And now the runner from New
Oh!
Washington. Like, and it's not like even had an old guy voice. It was like he was 20. You know, if you're like 60 saying
All
Warsher.
right, then runner from New Washington.
Yeah. And now we got the New Washington #1, and he's coming out. He's ready to run. He's gonna go right. He's gonna go left, and he's gonna sprint right through the finish line. The New Washington Wizards coming in.
Oh, turn the echo up.
I had to put the echo.
Yeah, it's a minute. I get it. Oh, I got a good question. If you could, let's say. All right. All right. Let's say we do get hypothetically like big time, right? You know, we need to start saying we will, bro.
When we make it big time, bro?
Yeah, when we make it big time through this podcast.
What we do, bro?
So no, what podcast other than this one would you love to be on? Like you just sit and have a conversation.
Joe Rogan, bro.
Really?
It's a dream, bro. Yeah.
Joe Rogan's.
So what else would you? I mean, that's like
I want to get on Shane Gillis's.
I ain't never been on.
You haven't watched an episode, dude? They're hilarious.
I've been watching Theo Vaughn, bro.
I don't want to get on Theo Vaughn's too.
Because he's a goofball, bro.
Yeah, he's just.
He's
goofy.
like he be living like that's real problems, bro. Like he was saying as kids, it was like okay, yeah, man. I kind of understand what this guy was going
you be
through,
sitting there and just I don't know. He's just a goofball though. At the end of the day.
A lot of people be talking to. You remember when our golf cart didn't work? You remember when we went on that cruise to?
No, he's like, you remember when my balcony got stolen off of the trailer? What?
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro. Yeah, I do remember. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like, dude, CJ did have something like that happen to him. You know what I'm saying?
Or he said something on his last podcast, or not last podcast, where he said that a guy would pay him to watch him poop and shovel it up.
Yeah, we didn't have nothing like that, bro.
Like,
we just had the regular old like meth heads.
Yeah.
Like they take the toaster apart.
Yeah, before I moved, we had that too, dude.
At CJ's house one time, dude, and it was just like somebody just went inside. It was like inside, dude. I don't know who it was, bro. It was like, dude, it was an inside joke for years between me and CJ. Cause like the funny part was like the person had a kid, right?
Mhm.
And like the person themselves was like they were definitely, I mean they were piped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were taking the toaster apart. They were just looking at shit. It's like because I think they were like supposed to babysit CJ or something.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
They had a kid themselves, bro. And, like, I remember, like, bro, they just came in. Like, the people came in, bro. And I was already chilling there with CJ. And, like, we didn't know the, like, person was there. So we just look outside, bro. There's just a kid on the couch, bro. So it was, like, the kid on the couch, bro. Like, anytime we were in, like, a epic situation, we were like, oh, we're about to win the championship. And then there's the kid on the couch. Yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah, well I think the only experience I had before I moved was the cars crashing 24/7
Yeah, bro, that's crazy,
in the houses. Yeah, that was, and somehow we didn't get hit.
Have I told you about the one time the flashbangs went off next door?
Yeah, you did.
Bro.
That's wild.
Literally, bro, just chilling there, dude.
Yeah, just goofing off, dude.
From chilling.
Get down.
Bro, yes, bro.
That's literally how it is.
Like, we were just, chilling, bro, and like we're playing like I think it was COD World War II at the time, bro. So this was like 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling there playing the game, bro. Or like
sirens came on, but you don't think anything when sirens are there, dude. You're like, dude, they're gone. They're somewhere else. And you start hearing getting closer.
But yeah, it's getting closer, and it's like, oh well, it's probably somebody getting like probably domestic abuse or something. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably just somebody beating on
It's
their wife
getting
or
way
something.
too close.
Yeah, but then it was like more like because usually when it's domestic or abuse or like somebody doing something stupid, like it was usually 2 or 3 cop cars. But this one, it was like, bro, it's like 15 cop cars, bro, and a couple of Durangos, like some big time cop cars.
Yeah, there's some going now.
Or like the Durangos of that time, they might have been the Fords back then, but you know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of cop cars and some heavy duty equipment. And so me and CJ, we was looking outside, bro. You know, what's going on, bro? And before you know it, bro. We shake,
crap.
bro. And then like his mom's like, CJ, get down, because we don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, that would be scary at the time.
Dude,
We're
it was
laughing
just
at
like,
it,
bro,
but
like, and then we hear like the people screaming from the other house because they got flashbangs, bro.
yeah,
So like they're piped up, bro. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and so they're like, ah, ah. So, bro, it sounded like, dude, they popped off like 3 of these things, bro. And me and CJ are like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, as a kid, we're like, oh. And it's like,
CJ, get down!
he's like, CJ, run! You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Were you
like,
gonna run to the flashbang
bro,
outside, bro?
because, yeah, like, I think she was asleep, bro. Like, she thought that, like,
Oh yeah, she
there
wouldn't
was
really
just
know what's
multiple,
going
like,
on.
all you hear is, like, multiple explosions and see a bunch of cop cars. Like, that's what you wake up to.
Yeah, no, like she didn't
You know
see
what I'm
the
saying? She's
outside the
trying
window
trying
or
to protect her
anything, dude.
kid, bro.
No, I get it. It's just
Me and CJ knew what was happening, bro.
Yeah.
We was like, by this time, we was like, yeah, they are kind of fishy, bro. They probably got caught, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
CJ, get down!
CJ, go! And Tony's sitting there, like, Tony, it was just like the Tony, I don't know what he is to CJ. He's just a guy that lives
He's just
with him.
there, dude.
He's just like there, bro. And he was like, God damn it, I'm trying to sleep. And me and CJ are like, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was just like,
that's wild.
just keep screaming, CJ, run! Like a war zone, dude. It was epic, bro. Great,
Sheesh.
like, dude, it was probably, with CJ, that's a top 3.
That's
That's a
gotta be
top
the
3
yeah.
CJ moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just crazy, dude.
What's number 1? Is it the funny? It had to be the funny.
The
Yeah.
funny, bro. The funny, bro. You just had to be there. It was so unexpected. Like, CJ never did stuff like that.
Mhm.
It was as soon as I walked in the door, dude. And it was like the greatest thing I ever saw in my life, dude. I just
It was
sat
life
there.
changing.
Dude, I laughed so hard. Dude, I laughed so hard like my nose was gushing blood.
Oh really?
Yes, bro. It was just so unexpected, bro. It was like, dude, I never knew that was possible, bro. I was just like,
Yeah.
bro, how did you do that, dude? And he was
He's
like,
like, what?
Dude.
Yeah, what?
I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna.
We're
talk
not
about
gonna talk about it, but
but like, dude, the funny was like, yeah, it's probably number. Like, bro, you gotta think like our whole relationship is like based off of humor.
Mhm.
So for something to be called the funny, like it's the
gotta
funny,
be hilarious.
bro. It's got to be like the funniest shit of all time. Bro.
Yeah.
And it was, bro. Like that's the hardest I probably ever laughed in my. Like I've laughed a couple times with CJ, where like how my nose would bleed, but like that time, bro, it was like, dude, I busted a nerve or something, dude. Like I almost peed my pants.
So it was
Like,
hilarious.
my stomach was hurting like
Yeah.
the next day because it was like I literally got an ab workout from it. Like I literally, like, you know how when you go to do
Yeah.
abs, you do like 3
You're
seconds.
just like
The next day it's like, damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess how I was, bro.
So okay, let me ask you this: what is top 3 for us? Because we've been friends for a little bit now.
Uh,
Go number 3. We'll just go up.
this couple, dude.
That's why there's 3 spots.
I'd say number 3 would be probably the theater when they was like fucking up the lines, bro.
Dude,
That
we
was
were
so
just saying,
hilarious,
we
bro.
were just saying like, what if LeBron James came in and
They
dunked
dunked
on
on
his
him,
kid?
bro.
And we were like,
And we was
oh.
like, oh. And it
We
was
were just
like,
we weren't even in the middle of the theater. We were in the corner.
yeah, bro. But we was making noise, bro. We was talking way
We
too
were
much.
loud
We were loud as hell.
because there was Mr. The gym teacher came and was like, y'all need to quiet down,
Yeah,
be
facts,
quiet. And
bro.
we're like,
But like, bro, it was literally like it was so great, bro. It was literally just an hour of like cracking jokes and just bawling. Like, dude, it was one of the days where we was just both like we was hit
yeah,
You know
it
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
back and forth.
back and forth. Like, bro, that shit was just getting funnier, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When you get on one of them rampages, you know what
It's
I'm saying?
good. It's a good time.
Keep on. That was one.
Number 2. Insert the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do.
It's like a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find.
No, yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know it might be crazy, bro, but Megan is missing, bro.
What? Number 2?
Okay, maybe that's a top 5, bro. Bro, not because, bro. That
No,
was just
explain why now. I don't care
bro,
where
it's just because, like, dude,
Why was that
dude, that
funny?
literally like changed. Like, dude, I've always like the women in my life are always been the ones that I love the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, dude, when I watched Megan is Missing, dude,
That was funny.
with you. It was not funny. No, I'm talking our
Oh.
top 3 just moments.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
not funny.
I thought
It's
you were
not
talking
funny at
about
all.
funny, dude. I was
Dude,
like,
I
what?
watched it, bro. That literally like changed my entire brain chemistry to be like, dude, I
Yeah,
will
I remember
never
you
let
were
my
just you were messed up for a
bro.
little
I was
bit.
like, dude, I'll never like let my sister leave the crib
Dude,
alone.
'cause I think I remember if I
Like,
remember correctly, like Megan, she was in like a barrel, like a can or
bro,
something,
yes,
isn't it?
bro. Like I was always like, I will never trust a dude with my sister until I know him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Same with my mom, bro. Like, anytime my mom's out doing something, bro, it's like, yeah, I'm right there with you, mom.
All right, that wraps up the second episode of Two Peas One Pod. Hope you guys laugh, learn something, try to bring some knowledge and lightness to our conversation. Since this is such a serious world, we want to just make it a little bit less serious, I guess, right?
We're just doing our part, baby.
We're just doing our part to try to be entertaining.
My name Luke.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, go ahead.
You
Man.
got a little too early, but like social medias, go follow TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe, hit the like button, and that would really greatly appreciate and
Hit
boost our
that plus
video.
button on TikTok. Hit that plus under our profile picture on TikTok.
Yeah, just follow us on all of our socials and subscribe. Hit the like button and also hit our notification bell. We're trying to upload weekly. So far we're following through. So we appreciate you. Much love. And I'm Katie.
I'm Luke.
And this is the second episode of Two Peas One Pod.
Let's go, baby.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.